Wagwan YouTube, your girl back, hey, your girl back, hey. What's good, y'all? I am back with another tutorial, and as you can see from the title, this video is all about strength and flexibility, right? So we're trying to improve our waistline. We're trying to get our whining skills up, right? So in order to do that, you have to have strength in your quads and your hamstrings. I know a lot of us, or a lot of people like to say style your knees and all those good things. And though you do need good flexion and good knees to, help you, the strength is in your legs, right? There are a lot of different workout moves you can do, and there are a lot of different stretches that you can do in order to, build up your leg strength and to get that flexibility in your hips so that, those circles can really be circling, right? I'm gonna show you 5 of my favorite workout moves and 5 stretches that I love to do to help me with my whining, to keep that strength and to give me that flexibility and the strength to go down and come back up, right? So that's what we're gonna get into. I won't do too much talking because y'all like to curse me out and tell me how much I love to talk. So we're gonna get right into it.
So before each exercise, I'll be showing you the dance moves that will improve by doing this workout. So do not get discouraged, all right? You got this. We're going to start off with some lateral squat walks or sidewalk squats or whatever you want to call them. Just keep in mind to keep your knees behind your toes, your spine nice and tall, your shoulders relaxed, and your hips as close to the floor as possible. So this just means get as low as you can, right? This engages your glutes, your hip abductors, and it strengthens all the major muscles in your hips, thighs, and your legs. So this is a great workout to help you improve your whining skills and to just build strength. Hey, you want to get low, don't you? Hey, you want to pick it back up, don't you? Hey, get it. Next up, we have one of my favorite moves, the jump squat. This is great because it targets the glutes, the quads, the hips, the hamstring, literally everything that gets targeted once you start going low and trying to accelerate back up when you're whining. So the key to this is to just, again, like your squats, keep your knees behind your toes, keep your chest lifted, maintain a good flat back. Just make sure when you're landing low with bent knees.
And it's a lot of us. See all of these little bitches try to follow us. Setting trends according to try to follow up.
Good. I haven't put the needle eye on this channel yet, but I will soon. I still want to get into these lateral lunges though. This is a great move to develop balance and stability and strength in your lower half, right? That's what we focused on. So what you want to keep in mind is that your toes are straight. When you do that lunge, your butt is back, your chest is open, and that other leg stays straight, as you can see. So next, I'm going to just make this up. We got a 4-pulse squat. I saw my homegirl Leash do this, and I'm like, I have to try it because I think this will be perfect for helping people, get stronger and going down and up while they're whining. There are a few things to keep in mind. If you aren't able to go all the way down, that is absolutely okay. Please do not hurt yourself. You can put something under your heels to help that range of motion in your ankles and so that you can get deeper into that squat.
I'm camo down to my dress. He know I'm ready for. Baby, this ain't no watch. I'ma give you everything you want. Say you wanna taste.
Let's get to this last workout, certainly not least. We're going to do the chair pose, but we're going to add a twist. We're going to do it on our toes, and we're going to do some leg flutters. Okay? So, if you are not able to either get on your toes or do the leg flutters, again, start where you are. Like, you do not want to hurt yourself, so it's better you start baby steps and start working your way up to it than trying to do it and hurt yourself. But you got this. You got this. So if you made it this far, that means you are halfway through. And if you paused it to go do some more sets, shout out to you. The Whine gods they gonna sprinkle that extra little sauce because you put in that extra little work. Okay. All right, so let's get to the flexibility portion of the workout. I always stress how important it is to have open hips. That flexibility in your hips will be the game changer to your whining, and it gives you that full range of motion. So we're going to get right into a wide-legged forward fold. Feel free to use some yoga blocks, as you can see in the top corner. A few things you want to keep in mind while doing this is to make sure you have a straight back. Don't be shy to bend your knees if you need to. Please listen to your body. You don't want to push too hard and injure yourself while doing this. You'll also notice me rocking my hips in this position, just trying to get that extra stretch. So our next stretch is the goddess pose, and since you are already in wide-legged position, all you have to do is bring your heels in and your toes out about 45 degrees. This is kind of like the ballet second position. The goal of this is to get your thighs parallel to the floor as best you can. Now, if you aren't as flexible, it will look different, but do not be discouraged, child. You got to start somewhere, right? So continue to practice this move. One thing you do want to keep in mind is that you don't want your butt to be sticking out. You want a low, long back.
You gotta keep up, peace sign with my feet up. I need you killer kitty like the motherfucking Let me put it down, 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 down. Let me put it down.
So with all the squatting we did today, I'm sure you aren't surprised by this yogi squat as a stretch. Feel free to use your yoga block. This is not only a great move for your thighs and strengthening your thighs and those things, but this is also a great way to add mobility to your ankles, and it stabilizes your energy, and it's just really a great pose to do. So if you want to build that strength up, this is a move for you. So next we have the butterfly stretch. It is not only great for your hips, it's good for your inner thighs, your knees, it strengthens your back, and it also helps you with your posture. So make sure your feet are together and your back is straight. If you want to get deeper into that pose, you can do a forward fold. Just make sure you are listening to your body and that you aren't rounding your back, because that can hurt yourself. But also putting your elbows to your knees, that can also deepen your stretch.
You ain't gotta act like you can get your act right. Baby, why you act like you know this is a pack night? Well, you're not the only one.
So the last stretch for today is the frog pose. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. This is a great stretch for your hips, but it does a number on your knees. So if you have bad knees, please consult with a physician first. And if you are going to try it, please put some cushion, pillows, something underneath your knees. Also, if you need some yoga blocks to help you as well, that'll be great. You're starting off on all fours, and then you're bringing your knees as wide as you can go. You're turning your toes out. The key for this is that your hips are in line with your knees, and your knees are in line with your ankles. So everything should be 90 degrees. And just feel that stretch.
Want me, but I just be in my zone with gang, we the army, me. You ain't gotta act like you can get your act right. Baby,
I really hope that this was helpful. Let me know if you want to see a part 2 to this, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share it, all that.
Baby, show me some. You can come and get it, baby.